Everyone who's already in here, hey, welcome to the stream. I apologize for the lateness because we're like 8 minutes into it now. But yeah, welcome to our next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So today we're going to go ahead and focus on the next two side stories, which probably is going to take the duration of our stream, most likely. But that's fine. With me today is Mana.
Hi!
Tao.
Good morning, everyone, if it's morning for you.
And Nova.
What is up?
So yeah, give me a couple more minutes and then I will be able to get this thing actually started. Alright.
Okay. Oh wait, it's my line.
Yeah, that's
Yep.
you.
Wait. Natsuki!
While Natsuki is messing with the orientation of her manga in the closet shelves, Sayori approaches from behind and pulls her into an embrace.
Do we have Natsuki?
Wait, Natsuki is...
Natsuki is probably Nova unless you wanted to take her place.
But did we... Wait. Nova is supposed to be Yui and Natsuki, right?
Yeah, or like I said, or if you want to take Natsuki, you can take her.
But
I
we
don't
said
know.
I had...
Give me 1 second.
Yeah, okay, because we said I had a lot of text, so I was like, did that change? Like, what's going on? You know?
I got you. What?
There we go.
Hi!
Hi.
The Literature Club has been in full swing since Natsuki joined. Including her, the club is now composed of 4 members: Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri, and Monika. Each club member had received a day in the spotlight to share all of their favorite kinds of literature with each other. Natsuki was first, and shared her passion for manga. Then, Sayori shared her love for poetry, as well as how she how she goes about writing it herself. Monika, who has multiple literary interests, decides to focus on her day on short stories. Here we go. And finally, Yuri managed to demonstrate her obsession with fantasy with a little help and encouragement from Sayori. After the week was spent on their presentations, Monika decided to give the club members this next week to freely explore each other's literary interest. Sayori, having spent most of her time in the club so far with Yuri's fantasy books, is rather excited to begin her journey into Natsuki's manga collection.
I wanna read with you today. Tell me, which one should I pick?
Well, that depends on what kind of stuff you like.
I mean, this. Oh wait, it's still you.
I mean, there's like romance, drama, comedy, mystery.
I like all of those things.
Sayori reaches out and pulls a random book from the shelf and inspects the cover.
Shouldn't this girl be wearing more clothes?
You wouldn't like that one.
In a panic, Natsuki snatches the book from Sayori's hand and replaces it on the shelf in a less conspicuous location. There we go.
Okay, well, if you really have no preference, then let's just start with something that's easy to get into. A lot of these don't start getting really good until you get like a few volumes in, you know? And I wouldn't ask someone to make some kind of commitment unless they're already into manga already.
I could handle it. I did it with Yuri's book at least.
Well, I'm more considerate than that. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, it's good.
Although I'm kind of impressed by your attention span if you put that much effort into her books.
No, I have the attention span of... No, I have an attention span of a donut. But I love my friends, and I can do anything if it's for them.
Well, okay then.
That's
Huh?
Let's pick you something even donuts can read.
I didn't say I was a donut. I just said that I had the attention span of one. Oh, were you just trying to call me sweet? You're so cute.
No.
Oh,
How did you get to that conclusion? I need to move this screen to a different screen. And don't call me that.
a donut?
Gladys me.
Oh, how come?
I don't like it. No reason.
Natsuki yanks a book from the shelf and closes the closet door.
If someone asks you to stop, then you just need to stop. People need to realize that.
I'm sorry. I really mean to hurt you.
Nah, sorry, it wasn't you.
Natsuki shakes her head while pulling a second chair over to her desk.
I was talking about something else. I didn't mean to get angry all of a sudden.
Natsuki averts her gaze and mumbles.
You're like, well, like a nice person, so I wasn't talking about you.
I still learned a valuable lesson.
Don't call cute girls cute. Sayori speaks softly as well, feeling shy after receiving an unexpected compliment.
Ma,
Hey?
Mana.
Oh, okay.
Yes. Yes.
Mana is like, well, anyways.
Sorry, can't
Did
hear
you
you.
want anything?
No. Mana is like, well, anyways.
Mhm.
Okay, I got confused because that's what people call me.
No,
okay.
I'm switching up. Here's the book. So just start it whenever you feel like.
Sayori?
What is it about?
Well, it's like a comedy, and there's romance too, obviously.
Sayori looks at the title. It's called Love is Another Word for Luck.
It's about a girl who keeps accidentally running into the same guys, and then you like find out like, well, you should just read it. But you have to tell me what you think. I can already guess that you're gonna ship yourself with. It would be pretty funny if I'm right.
Oh, she's already talking about shipping. Let's see. Click.
Ship? I don't get it.
Never mind. Let's not worry about that yet. Just make sure you tell me what you think.
Okay. I'll start then. Hey, maybe tomorrow we can do poetry too.
Oh, yeah, I guess. But don't you want to finish this first?
Yeah, don't you? Don't you want your girlfriend was hot like me?
Yeah, but we can do both. I mean, unless you don't like poetry, then I won't make you do. Then I won't make you do it or anything.
No, it's just. Well, Mana, we can worry about it tomorrow.
After the club meeting and mistakenly calling for Monica, Natsuki and Yuri leave the room. Monica strikes up a conversation with Sayori. In the meantime,
I see you got Natsuki to share some of her manga with you.
I really want to become better friends with her.
ooh. Hey, what the? No,
You good?
no, please. Yeah, thank God. Okay.
She's so enthusiastic and expressive. I could just listen to her talk. She's so cute. I'm not sure if she meant I can say that to her or just I can't say it at all.
See what?
Nothing. I'm a woman of respect. But Natsuki is a woman of cute. Oh, I said it.
What's so bad about that?
I don't know. But there's one thing I'm kind of worried about. Sometimes I'm afraid that Natsuki actually doesn't like me very much.
Aw, that's ridiculous. How come you feel that way?
Well, I mean... just little signs, like how she only says hi to me after I say hi to her first. You know? And it feels like she only gets excited to talk to me when it's about manga and other stuff she likes. And she just seems, dismissive a lot. She was like that when I brought up poetry.
Yeah, but doesn't mean that she doesn't like you. She's probably just shy, you know?
Maybe. My stupid head is just making me worry for no reason. It likes to do that.
It's okay. Try not to worry so much. Everything will be great. But you can always talk to me about any concerns that you have. I'm here to help.
You're the best.
Sayori gives Monica a quick hug.
Well, I'm gonna keep trying because I love her and I want to get closer to her.
You got this.
Oh, okay. After the next club meeting starts, Sayori is the last one in, as usual. Trotting into the room, she sees Natsuki sitting alone by the closet, reading what must be manga. Without hesitation, Sayori pulls up a chair and plops herself down right next to Natsuki.
Yeah, I wish it was.
Hello there.
Hi.
What you reading? Can I read it with you?
Natsuki pulls the book away from Sayori.
You can't just start in the middle. There's spoilers. Especially what about the one that I gave you yesterday?
Sorry, I was just curious.
Well, anyways, I've been waiting forever for this volume to come out, and it just came out yesterday, so...
Oh, that's exciting. Well, I'll let you read it then.
I guess I'm there. Where you guys?
I can sit next to you. Can I sit next to you, though?
I don't
Hi.
know if I told you I gave on.
Sayori plops herself down next to Natsuki, then pulls out a blank sheet of paper. Natsuki reads in silence, save for the periodic flutter of a page being raised from beneath her thumb. From Sayori's side, only the light tapping noise from her pen meeting paper can be heard. And so time passes.
It says hold space to start.
Sayori's paper is filled with scribbles and margins, and the margins are lined with stick figures.
Okay.
Natsuki lets out a deep sigh and closes her book.
Did you finish?
No, but it's a good stopping point.
That's a good thing. Where am I going?
That's nice.
Need you up? There you go. My Natsuki. There we go.
My head is swimming. I need to take a break.
Natsuki stretches her arms.
Aren't you bored?
No, I was writing.
Oh, I saw all the stick figures and I thought you were just bored.
I draw those when I'm thinking or waiting for inspiration. I made friends with them all. This one is sad because she thinks the night sky is pretty, but she can't look up at the stars in public without everyone thinking she's a weirdo. And this one has problems with his back, and the doctors can't figure out what's wrong with him.
I didn't change the outfit.
What the heck? You're a weirdo.
Wanna read a poem I'm working on?
Sure, I guess.
Sayori slides the paper over to Natsuki. As Natsuki reads through the poem, she frowns her eyebrows. She slides the paper back over to Sayori.
Don't you ever feel weird just sharing all your thoughts and feelings like that? I mean, your poems are like really emotional.
Is that bad? Is that bad? Is that
Is
that
that
bad,
bad?
Natsuki?
Oh, hey, Stick! Hey, what's up, Stick? Is it hentai?
Well, no, it's just an observation.
Actually, you know what? If she's around, she'd probably join back up with us if our other person can't show up still.
I've been trying to like sit
Sexy
here and like
boss.
actively like I've been trying to like actively like fix this because my Yuna's sprite is like a full body sprite
Uh-huh.
and you guys are like just like half and things. So can you get it to look right on my stream?
Well, I think what you want to do is just put us, I don't know, like somewhere in a corner. And
I mean, it doesn't look okay.
Oh, you want to know how to place people on your chat, on your stream?
No. What I'm saying is like I don't have a good spot for you because yours is too tall.
hentai Natsuki.
Oh, well, you could just zoom me up and then just keep my head. That's what I usually do with you guys as well.
Oh, I didn't do the individual link.
Ah, okay, I see.
I don't even remember how to passively knock people out.
What if I changed the title correctly? I better not have messed up the title. Please don't tell me I messed up the title of the stream.
No,
this
you
means this
didn't.
whole time been streaming and been streaming to the wrong place. Well, not the wrong place, but to the wrong subject.
Mhm. To the wrong
Hilarious.
category.
It's done.
Yeah, please don't.
Yeah, I'm way too tall. I'm checking your stream right now.
Okay, thank God. It's fine. It's good. I'm
No.
streaming to the right place. Oh man.
Yeah, I show up in the text.
I see it.
Yeah.
Thank God.
I'm
Okay.
trying to find like a good spot for the Discord screen first.
Mhm.
I might I'm gonna move y'all around. I'll figure it out. Don't
All
worry
right.
about it.
Take your time. Well,
It's fine. I already said that line by the way.
oh, okay. I wasn't paying attention now at that point because I was thinking about the whole moving your character thing. Oh no, it's just observation. Okay, Sayori.
I think people can get closer to. I think people can get closer to each other if they find ways of expressing their feelings.
Well,
Natsuki begins to protest, but she can't find any good way of putting her thoughts into words.
doesn't that depend more on the kinds of friends that you have? I don't know. To each their own, but I've never met anyone I feel comfortable sharing my feelings with.
Should have been fast.
Not that it's you, it's just how I am, so...
You write poems? You never told me that. I just thought you wrote other stuff.
Well, that too, but
You should. I mean, would you ever want to share?
like I said, I don't do that.
But
Can we talk about something else?
I'm sorry.
Oh, dang it. Okay, there.
It's not your fault. It just makes me feel uncomfortable. I can't help it.
Still, I'm sorry.
It's fine. this.
Well, let's move on to something that makes us both happy. I should continue the book you gave me since I didn't get very far yet.
Sure.
Over the next few days, Sayuri begins each club meeting by approaching Natsuki with unwavering enthusiasm.
It's Natsuki!
Uh-oh.
Natsuki!
Next day.
Hi, Natsuki!
At the end of one club meeting, Monica, who was becoming rather invested in Sayori's friendship mission, starts a conversation with Natsuki while she packs up.
It's pronounced innocuous.
It's cool that you've been finding time to spend with Sayori. She was pretty excited for the chance to read manga with you.
Natsuki, wake up!
Yeah. I know.
Oh man.
Next.
Next. Sorry. Yeah.
I'm sure you've been enjoying the chance to share it too, right?
Yeah, mostly.
Natsuki glances over her shoulder, but doesn't reply further.
What's on your mind?
Nothing. I don't want to talk to people behind their backs.
Oh.
Natsuki falls silent, but she just fidgets instead of getting back to what she was doing, as though she wants to say more.
It's okay to share your feelings. That's different from talking about someone behind their back.
I guess. I just hate when people talk about me behind my back, so I'm better than to do it to others.
Monica shares a bright smile.
You're really considerate.
Thanks, I guess. But it doesn't feel like it.
You can't trust me.
Possibly. Natsuki stands in silence for a moment, still fidgeting.
I just feel smothered sometimes. I'm not used to someone being all over me right after we met.
Really?
Yeah, really.
I mean, it's fun to hang out with her, but I just have no control over the pace, and I just can't meet somebody and instantly become best friends with them. And everything about myself, that's just not how it works. I just want to chill out sometimes.
Oh, I didn't realize that was happening.
It's fine. Why would you have?
I know, I just feel bad about it. I know Sayuri, so I should have realized.
Monica navigates through her tinge of guilt, which was surfaced mainly due to her being the one who previously encouraged Sayori's behavior. Despite not knowing the situation, Monica can't help but feel a little responsible.
Do you want to talk to her about it? Do you want me to talk to her about it?
No, I wouldn't like that.
Well, I don't know, I could, like, divert her into another club activity for you or something.
No way. That would be so underhanded and mean.
Sorry, I didn't think that went through.
Besides, just because I complained about it doesn't mean I'm asking for someone to solve my problems for me.
True. I'm sorry. I guess I just instinctively want to try to solve problems, even if I haven't been invited to.
It's fine.
I like to see it.
I would talk to Sayuri about it, but it would make things feel really weird between us. I feel like it would make her just
Almost.
constantly be afraid that she's bothering me. I don't know how to just keep things natural.
Well, I think if you do a good job expressing all your feelings, she would totally understand. Sayuri really wants to be the best she can for for other people. I think she would actually be happy that you want to improve your friendship with her.
Maybe. Ugh, it's just so dumb. Talking to someone about how to be friends with them. It's just weird and not cool.
Monica shrugs.
It's the literature club.
I was told that.
Then she mumbles through a stifled laugh.
It's not the cool club.
Hey!
She tried making a joke. It didn't really land.
Sorry, that just tickled me for some reason.
Look,
I know that you're kind of in a tough spot, and that it's hard for you to really express yourself. But you've really demonstrated to me that you're great at self-reflection and critical thinking, even if it doesn't feel like it to you. I think that's the most important part of being able to navigate through these things. So I believe that you'll find the right thing to do.
It's a whole video thing that's going on.
well,
Natsuki instinctively starts to reject the compliment, but she can't find any excuse to do so.
arigato.
Natsuki gathers her things, then she finishes her thought in a mumble.
And I'm still glad I joined the club, even though it's weird sometimes.
Monica smiles, but Natsuki turns her back and walks away before waiting for a reply. It was an unusual way for Natsuki to express her appreciation, but Monica knew what she meant. It made Monica feel like everything really was going to be okay. Cool, that side story is done. Well, that half of the side story. Part 2. Just a second. What are we doing? Right, I was gonna do... You know what? Whatever, I'll just leave it alone. I'm good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Alright, let's get back to you guys. Cartoon, begin side story? Yes. It's lunchtime. Sayori, who usually buys her lunch, is making her way to the cafeteria like any other day.
The middle of wherever that is.
The clamor and bustle of the students is drowned by Sayori's impeccable skill of zoning out. However, her imagination is momentarily interrupted by the glimpse of a familiar pink-haired girl.
Hey, that's Natsuki. I never run into the other club members around the school.
It seems like you don't go anywhere in this school besides this hallway or the literature club.
Mine doesn't.
So what? Natsuki!
Sayori stands in her tippy toes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy walking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at all. Then she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically. Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around a corner.
Hey!
Rude.
She definitely saw me.
Tao, we can barely hear you.
Oh, wait. Really?
Yeah,
Oh, sorry, wait.
it's okay.
Can you play that scene again?
What happened?
That's okay.
Wait, I mean, like, what about this? Okay, like, maybe I'll put this again, like, I mean, like, I tried to play with the volume so I wouldn't constantly light up.
Oh, that's what you're talking about. I mean, it should be
Okay, like,
okay.
so you hear the whole scene?
I'll redo the whole scene?
No.
Yes.
I mean, I think we can also, if you can't hear it too
Like-
well, we can always put up our volume up in Discord individually as well.
No,
Oh,
I
okay.
mean, like, okay, like, I put it to automatic, but I don't think it's the right thing. So yeah, let's replay that. It doesn't seem right.
The
I
volume?
mean, like, it's no, like,
Oh, she
not
wants to
the
redo the
volume,
scene.
the whole
Oh, okay.
redo the scene, because, like, I think, like, people missed like a half of it. I have like the most words there. It's just like pure bad luck.
Nah, it's okay. It's okay. But I mean, is everyone else okay with resetting then?
I don't mind either way.
It's
I'm
fine.
not saying anything.
Oh, okay. All right. I mean, I could reset it then. Hold on. Let's see.
I mean, like, it's the first scene, so
Yeah, that's fine.
yeah, like, we could redo this.
Mm-hmm. Part 2. Yes.
Sorry about this. I tried to play with the volume and it didn't really work.
That's okay. It's lunchtime. Sorry, usually that. All right.
Hey, that's Natsuki. I never ran into other club members around the school. Natsuki!
Sayori stands in her tippy toes and waves. Natsuki, who's busy talking and chatting with her friends, doesn't notice Sayori at first. Then, she glances over in Sayori's direction. Sayori waves enthusiastically.
Natsuki, hey!
Following her friends, Natsuki quickly ducks around a corner.
Hey! She definitely saw me.
Monika is the first to arrive to the club meeting, then Natsuki. Sayori, having glanced through the window to see Natsuki already inside, is unable to work up enough courage to enter.
Natsuki has been so distant with me. I was so stupid to think she ever wanted to be friends. She only got excited because she got to share her manga. But aside from that, she doesn't even like me. I should just go home today.
And Yuri, finally.
Sorry, but do you plan on going inside?
No.
Why?
Is it because of the little pink?
You should get shot
I'm-
for doing
I'm sulking.
Oh. Well, I'm sorry for bothering you. Excuse me.
No, don't leave me.
Oh, I'll stay here then.
I don't want to go in. I'm afraid of bothering Natsuki. I saw her at lunch today, so I waved and called out to her, but instead of saying nice, she just ran away from me.
Really? Not bad.
Hey!
Sorry. I'm sorry. That was a joke. It sounded like something stupid I would do from anxiety.
From anxiety?
Well, I just don't like attention being drawn to myself.
Oh. Well, that makes sense based on the person you are. But Natsuki isn't shy like that at all. I thought we were friends. It feels like every day she's just trying to distance herself instead of get closer. It makes me feel like she was only spending time with me during the club because I was reading manga, but she doesn't actually want to be friends with me.
Yeah, it sounds like it.
I'm sorry. I heard that in the background.
Does sound like it?
Yeah.
Heard what?
Your husband in the back.
Oh.
Yeah.
God dang it!
Yeah,
Well, I feel like I'm missing a lot of context here.
it was.
Was she in the middle of anything when you approached her?
No, she was just walking with her friends.
With her friends?
Yuri pauses for a moment.
How do I put this? Sayori, you're very fond of your friends, right? You always want to be spending time with them.
Of course, I don't think there's anything more important to me. I mean, the best parts of my day are always with my friends.
Fear back.
Besides that, I really hate being alone, so...
You hate being alone?
Sayori nods.
We're very different people. I cherish my alone time. I wouldn't trade it for anything.
Stuff.
Yuri, are you okay?
So I think well, if I'm trying to have alone time and it's being threatened with a interruption, then it would not make me very happy.
Here we go. Read my arm.
Yeah, but that doesn't have to do with Natsuki. She was already with her friends, not trying to be alone or anything.
No, I think it's similar. Well, we're all friends in the club. But we have our own lives outside of the club as well. If you think about it, making new friends isn't some casual occurrence that happens on a daily basis. A friendship is an invitation to intertwine your lives together. But the capacity at which each person is ready to do that might be different. There are friends who just like to have fun together, and others who talk every day and share every detail of their lives with one another. I think when establishing a friendship, it's important to consider the comfort level of the other person. I mean, we don't really know much about Natsuki's life outside of the club. It could be that she simply needs to make friends at her own pace rather than jump into the first new commitment.
But that means I really was bothering her. I just really wanted to be good friends with her, so I treated her like one. Was I actually hurting?
don't know. Sumimasen. My insight was really only based on what I understand about my own needs. And Natsuki and I are completely different, Zoe.
Why was I so selfish? Even if all that is true, then it still means I hurt her. I think I messed up. Yuri, with you I think I was really careful to understand your needs when I was becoming friends with you. But I wasn't careful at all with Natsuki because she already seemed really... I just took control of everything instead of looking for the right balance. Now I hurt her and she doesn't want to talk to me. How could I let myself do this?
Sayori? I think that, well, there was one time you told me something about the way I saw things in my head being different from reality. It's easy to automatically jump into the worst case scenario, but I think it's more likely that Natsuki doesn't harbor any ill feelings towards you. So, I think if you were to realistically consider the situation and how it would cause someone to feel, I'm bad with this. I'm sorry.
I guess
You're a lot better than me at any. You're a lot better at me at things like comforting and reassuring people.
Suddenly, Sayori gives Yuri a gentle hug.
You're the best, Yuri. I'm sorry for burdening you with this. You're trying so hard for me. You're such a sweetheart.
I just. It's not a burden. I enjoy listening to others. And my friends deserve happiness.
Sayori beams.
Well, I think I'm gonna give Natsuki some space. She should do what she wants. And if she does still want to be friends, then I'll learn her needs and I'll match her boundary. Yeah, I'm sure that's the best. I wish I didn't feel so awful and guilty. It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it... It makes me feel desperate, like I need to make it up to her. Make her happy. But that's not what she needs. I'll just have to tell myself that. It hurts, but I guess it means I still need to grow. I really want to grow as a person. If it's to be better for my friends, I want that.
That's very mature of you, Sayori.
I'm mature.
Sayori hops up and down on her toes.
So, does this mean you'll be going home after all?
Sayori shakes her head.
I need to be here to show her that I respect her space. I'll just spend the club by myself today.
Yuri nods in understanding.
You can go first.
Okay. You're blocking the door.
Sayori steps aside.
By the way,
Before Yuri enters the club room, Sayori interjects.
you said that you and Natsuki are completely different, but I don't really think that's true. I think you're actually similar in a lot of ways.
Yuri smiles and shakes her head.
Sayori, that's absurd. You're very silly sometimes.
Yuri turns and enters the club room. After a moment, Sayori follows. You know what? I think I'm gonna go ahead and voice one of the girls then, because I kind of feel like it.
Sure.
Alright, cool. Let's see.
Well, which one?
Let's see. Which one did you guys want me to take? I can take Yuri or Natsuki.
Well, I guess Novera can tell us which one she wants to do most between the two.
Yeah.
Pick it yourself.
Picking myself? Alright, Dylan.
Yes.
Okay, if you say so. The club room is quiet. When Sayori walks in, Natsuki glances in her direction. Sayori smiles and gives Natsuki a quick wave before sitting down across the room. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. Sayori decides it's best to continue the manga she was reading, so she pulls it out. However, it looks like Natsuki isn't reading today. She has a sheet of paper in front of her, and it's tapping a pen against her desk, staring at it.
Oh? Are we writing today?
Monika speaks in a quiet voice, unwilling to disturb the peace of the club room. She kneels down at Natsuki's desk. Alright, you can take her still.
Hey!
Natsuki pulls the sheet close to her and covers it with her arms.
Sorry, I didn't mean to peek.
Whatever.
I just wanted to see how everything was going.
It's fine.
Natsuki replies dismissively. He glances over at Sayori, who is focused on her manga. Monika follows Natsuki's gaze.
I think she's mad at me.
How come?
I'm busy right now. Ask me later.
Monika falls silent. Natsuki looks back down at her paper. She inches her hand away from the top margin, allowing Monika to see. It says, "To Sayori." Understanding, Monika smiles. She places a hand on Natsuki's shoulders and whispers softly.
I'm proud of you.
Natsuki looks away, but makes no motion to recover Monika's hand. Monika gives Natsuki's shoulder a quick squeeze before standing back up and pulling away. The end of the club meeting passes. Yuri has already disappeared. Meaning I still have no voice lines then, technically. So has Monika, after checking on Sayori and Natsuki to ensure they would be okay. Sayori was determined to finish her manga volume before heading out, since the end was approaching. However, Natsuki, also staying late for an unknown reason, a silent tension hangs in the air. After finishing the volume, Sayori brings it to the closet to put it away. She slides it back into the shelf while Natsuki watches. Then, Natsuki gives up and pulls it back out in order to return it to its proper location.
Sorry. I didn't know where it's supposed to go.
It's fine.
The two fall silent again, avoiding eye contact. They both look like they're about to say something, but neither can break the silence. A moment passes.
Oh, well, I'll be on my way. See you tomorrow.
Sayori turns away to hide her pained expression, then walks away from the closet. If there was any proof Natsuki no longer wanted to be friends, this was it. Defeated, Sayuri carries herself out of the club room. Once in the hallway, Sayuri takes a deep breath and hits her palms against her cheeks to clear her head. Suddenly, Natsuki's stammering voice calls from behind.
Natsuki?
Startled, Sayuri turns back around to face Natsuki. Ugh, excuse me.
Someone's tired.
Natsuki fidgets and anxiously continues with a shaking voice. Oh yeah, look, a new image. I just noticed that now. I knew it was coming soon.
I have a lot of things to say.
Me too. Me too. But you go first.
Natsuki bites her lip and can't stay still.
Well, first of all,
She cuts herself short, struggling to continue. Trying to force the words out, she stamps her foot and hops up and down a little.
I'm sorry for the thing I did at lunch. I'm sorry. I'm just being mean lately.
Oop, damn. Well, okay.
You skip.
Yeah, I pressed the button by accident.
I mean, I'm not good with things that make me uncomfortable. Especially when it comes to like feelings and stuff. So,
Face burning, Natsuki comes up again. Instead of continuing, she simply holds up a sheet of paper to for Sayuri to take.
the best place in the world. I love my bedroom. It's full of bright colors and soft things. The sunlight shines in and it makes everything sparkle. It's the best place in the world. It has all my treasures, all my books, my collections, my memories. All of my dreams were born in this room. It's the best place in the world. It has all of my secrets, all of my failures, my fears, and my feelings. Sometimes it feels so fragile that the door will break at the slightest touch, but it's the best place in the world. But when somebody knocks, I get scared. I brace my arms against the loose hinges. Please, don't break. Don't come in. I'm not ready. This is my best place in the world. The knocking won't stop. I block the door with furniture. An eye peeks through the keyhole and I panic. I'm trapped in the best place in the world. I'm not ready to share my favorite place. I need to clean my secrets and make my bed to hide my nightmares. I need to touch them. To put them away, to see them again. I have so much to do and I'm scared and I'm not ready. But it's still my favorite place. I still want to share it. However long it takes if you patiently wait. I'll eventually open the door and I'll show you the best place in the world.
It's a poem. But I thought...
Well, I sucked it up so I could work things out with you. So just be happy about it. Please?
Sayuri smiles deeply from the bottom of her heart.
I'm happier than I could express. I feel so awful, but I'm so happy. That you would do this for me. I actually realized before the club meeting today that I made a mistake. I got so caught up in the chance to get closer to you that I forgot to think about one. And that we probably have different ways we like.
About like the friendship stuff. I mean,
It's okay. I understand, so you don't have to force yourself to talk about it. Your poem did a good job. So don't force yourself if you're not ready yet, okay?
Natsuki nods.
You don't have to feel like you did anything wrong. It was my fault and I'm sorry. I wasn't mad at you today or anything like that. I actually felt really guilty and wanted to give you space. I was thinking that it's silly that I just approach you all the time, and that should just let you approach me when you want to. Just whatever makes you comfortable. I respect that from now on. Friendships should always start with those things. With the right balance.
Natsuki nods again.
Oh, one thing about that.
Huh?
Well, I don't want to have to approach you all the time either. I just want to be balanced, like you said.
Sayori nods.
I understand. We'll make sure of that together then.
Following day?
Well, anyways.
Or not the following day, sorry, just later when they got out of the classroom. Now that the two of them have found some common ground, Natsuki finds it easier to speak more freely again.
I'm not gonna be like sharing my poems all the time now, or anything like that. But I guess it wouldn't hurt to do it once in a while. We're only the best ones. So you better like them, because otherwise I might change my mind.
I like anything you do, Natsuki.
I was just saying.
More importantly, I have to tell you about my new boyfriend.
Hey, hold on, what are you talking about me for?
Huh?
Oh, from the manga.
Oh, from
Oh,
the
okay.
manga.
Whew.
Oh, wait.
Wait, I need to guess who it is.
Well, you definitely won't be able to guess.
The two tuck down the hallway together.
Oh my god, we have so much to talk about. Darn, I should have Darn, I should have told you to save the last 2 chapters so I could see your reaction to the big reveal.
Oh, you wanted to enjoy it with me. That's so cute.
Oh gosh.
Coolio, so that side story's done. Apparently we got more
Okay,
mail.
I'll be right back for a second. I need to check something.
Okay. Let's see. I've Lester.
What's up?
OMG. I've Lester. Untitled mail group. Do not use. Let's see. Oh my god. Okay, who's responsible for creating a Twitter account for Monica? I think it's hilarious, but for God's sake, don't tell Paula. I would get 404 in microseconds. Are you just relaying her tweets manually, or did you code some kind of pass through a layer of... Oh, that's not good.
Tweets engine not screaming for help. I assume they're coming from the control simulation. What?
Yeah, that's not a good thing. If they don't know if someone did that, that sounds more like Monica's doing a little bit more than she needs to.
It's just Monica. It's just Monica. It's
Okay,
just
here I
Monica.
Hey, welcome back.
I'm back.
All right, reflection is next, and then afterwards, if we still have time, which we most likely will, is self-love.
Okay, so we're only doing side stories today?
Yep.
Or are we planning to do the whole thing?
Just side stories right now, and only if we have time. And I mean, like, I have no idea if we even will. Then we can go back to the main story and finally, for realsies this time, start up part 2 of the Doki Doki Literature Club main story.
Okay.
You want a side story? Yes. Welcome to Self-Love.
Am I bothering you?
Oh, no.
Okay, just checking. It's hard to tell since you always look so into it when you're reading. It makes me scared to interrupt you.
Well, it's within my expectations to be interrupted when I read it here. It's mainly when I'm by myself that I don't like it.
That makes sense. I guess if you're here in the first place, then you're more ready to socialize, even if it takes a little bit of prodding.
It's not so bad to be social if I let others do the work. So, it can be healthy to put myself in a social environment every now and again. It's mostly difficult when I don't know anyone, or there are too many people, or everyone is being too silly for me to keep up with. Yuri glances across the room at Sayori. Shade. Yuri glances across the room at Sayori and Natsuki, giving them 3 glares when she mentioned silly. Ooh, excuse me. Sayori has her head cocked back and her mouth open, trying to catch pieces of a cookie that Natsuki is lopping into the air. But the pieces keep bouncing off her face and hitting the floor.
Maybe I should say something.
No need. They're just run out of cookies. That's a waste.
They've really become good friends, haven't they? I'm happy.
Sayori seems particularly good at making that happen. But the two of them are both on the energetic side, so I suppose it works out well.
Yeah, come to think of it, you and I haven't had many chances to talk one-on-one, have we? Though that may be partially my fault, since I'm supposed to be the one engaging club members.
No, not at all. I've probably formed a habit of drawing minimal attention to myself. The responsibility is equally on me, at least to display some openness to engage.
Well, what about during times like lunch? Do you meet up with friends?
Oh, I just read.
Oh.
But I like it that way. It feels nice to be carried off again after a morning of class.
Do you always read fantasy?
Oh no, not always. I suppose it's all I've read recently, but only because I'm in the middle of this series. There are still 2 more books after this one.
I guess those long books suit you well, since you spend so much time reading.
Well, fantasy may be my favorite, but after that, I'm more or less indiscriminate to genres. I'll read anything with the depth and maturity.
Oh yeah? Even like romance?
Well, there are a lot of books that have elements of romance in them, yes.
Oh, come on, Yuri. You know what I mean.
Monica lowers her voice.
It's a guilty pleasure of mine, so I won't tell anyone if you do too.
Maybe more when I was in the middle school, I did. I mean, I was really lonely and people were mean to me a lot, so I just kind of felt like, you know what, please just don't make me think about it, please.
Sorry, I just got super curious. You know, we should totally pick out a romance novel to read. That would be so much fun.
Absolutely not!
Really? Even if it was just between us?
Try asking someone who has no shame, like Natsuki.
So much.
Little Monica X. Oh my god!
Jeez.
I'm sorry, hold on. I saw the name right here. Someone came in and said hello. They're called Little Monica X. And the real, hopefully you guys understand why I laughed at that.
Yeah. I
Oh
get it.
man. Okay. Oh my god, she took over Little Nas. Anyway. Monica's ouch. And then...
I said that already.
Here
Yeah.
comes Monaco.
Sorry, wait, hold on, wrong voice. Sorry. I swear I didn't mean that.
Well, I guess it was my fault for pressing you. I'm like that for things in my past, too. You know, things I feel too embarrassed to re-experience.
There's nothing wrong with growing out of things. It happens to everyone. For instance, Natsuki's interest in manga reminds me quite a bit of how intense I used to be about my own interest. It makes me think that she'll likely grow out of it too.
Natsuki.
Natsuki.
Natsuki, wake
Hey.
up.
I am up. Are you talking about me?
Yeah. Yeah, we're talking about you right now.
You want to fight?
Yeah, come on, let's go.
Come on. I'm
Alright,
Cinderella.
alright, cool.
Fuck you up.
Alright. No, we're just,
Oh, we were just talking about how our interests have changed over the years. When did you get into manga, Natsuki?
What you trying to say? Like a couple of years ago, I mean. I was already sort of into it before that, but I wasn't really going hard until then.
Oh yeah? What was it that inspired you to get more into it?
Have you seen Anime Boys? That's the reason.
oh no, she's one of the delusional ones.
I mean, if you want a real answer, let me think. It was after I discovered a series that I really liked. Yeah, I was just like really fed up with a lot of things, and I got super into this one series, and I like really related to it. I guess I had an edgy phase or whatever, where I just hated everything around me and wanted to be by myself.
Aren't you
Same.
still like that now?
Yes.
Hey, kind of a Yuri. Kind of like Yuri.
Wait, what?
Sorry.
That's completely wrong.
It's still cool that you both really found your thing. They're almost like opposites, but it sounds like they helped you a lot through hard times.
You know it. Believe it. Wow, what the heck? Is that book even bigger than the last one you were reading?
Oh, well, maybe. It's technically slightly larger, but not by very much, no.
How high do you think it would go if you stacked up the whole series?
Natsuki estimates by holding her hands high above her head, sizing up an imaginary stack.
I could get one of those mangas that's got like 50 volumes and I could say I read more than you. Not that I have money for that.
Please, that would hardly count when your book only have a few words per page.
Oh, snooty bitch, you know I was just joking.
Oh, okay, see, we're gonna go with this level, huh? Alright then, little short stack.
If that's what you want, padded bras. I could never actually read books like yours, it's too boring.
Yuri shoots a glare at Natsuki. It's not boring, and I don't stuff my whatever.
Chill. I said for me, not you.
Wait, so you stuff your bra?
No, you fool. Follow the script. This is why I don't work with amateurs. I can have my own opinion, just like it's just convoluted. Makes no sense.
Sayori, are those from the floor?
Oh, wait, sorry, Robert.
Gross. Also, wash your hands before touching my books.
But my hands aren't dirty.
Just do it. The oils are there, okay? You can't see them. I can't see them. They're there.
Fine.
Zuri trots out the door, and Natsuki follows.
I gotta examine those hands.
Yuri, you look a little upset.
What kind of nerve does she have to call my boobs fake? I mean, sorry, no, my hobby. Yes, my hobby boring.
Well, she did correct herself.
Hardly. She was condescending. I don't mind if she thinks it's not for her. I really understand that it's not for everyone. But she knows well how much these mean to me. So, how about just leaving me alone instead of needlessly telling me that the things you hate about it?
I'm sorry, Yuri. You may be right. This won't be the last time people have strong feelings about what they like and don't like. Especially in the literature club. So I should figure out how to mediate discussions to keep them positive and constructive. For the record, I've always been impressed by the level of creativity in your books, and also your ability to get through them so quickly.
Well, thank you.
Okay, well, this is something that I'll have to think about and revisit. I'm sure I can help Natsuki find some common ground with you.
Common ground isn't necessary. I just wish to be respected.
That then. Either way, I'll do my best.
I'm skeptical when it comes to Natsuki. But I'll trust you, Monica. I'm still skeptical. Hopefully I'm not ruining this too badly.
This is going great, I love it. Okay, everyone. We have a special club meeting today. As you know, the Literature Club is a place where you get to share things that we're really passionate about. But that also means we should be mindful of how we respond to each other's feeling. I think we have a chance to turn our differences into positive energy for each other.
Aren't you being a little dramatic about this?
This is important to me.
Well, sorry, I just feel like I'm being accused or something.
No, I'm not accusing anyone of anything. I'm sorry if it came out that way. But our conversation yesterday made me reflect on the power of language, and I thought it would be a good topic for the Literature Club. Don't you think? Sorry, Drox, I just want to say that someone in my chat said, I love Yuri's voice. That isn't even sarcasm. I think he's doing a great job. See? You got a fan, Drox.
Alright.
I'm sure we're going to have differences in opinion a lot, so I need to make sure we're prepared to keep a positive atmosphere in the club.
If you say so.
Sure. The cool thing about language is that it gives us a lot of different ways to express the same idea or emotion. We have a lot of control over how we want the other person to feel when receiving our thought. This goes for poetry, narratives, casual conversation, basically anything. For example, Sayuri, what is your favorite food?
That ass. Sorry.
We only answer.
Don't worry about it. I'm just messing around.
Guys!
Just want to say that Cassilia, my friend, is saying that everyone is doing an amazing job, so be proud of yourselves.
Mm-hmm.
I have them categorized by category.
Why, thank you.
I have them organized by category, so should I start with snacks or do you mean full meals? Should I include breakfast?
Funny enough, that's kind of how I look at things when it comes to my favorite stuff. Like, I just kind of break it down into subjects.
You know what, like, I chose the character correctly because, like,
That's fair.
That's, like, the exact thing. Like I would totally say something like that IRL.
Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez. Okay, how about your favorite fruit?
That's easy. Cherries.
Never mind. I'm not gonna even make that joke.
I always thought cherries tasted nasty. What? Why?
What?
Actually, you know what? Cherry flavored. Okay, certain cherry flavored stuff does taste nasty. It just tastes like medicine to me. I'll see that.
Yeah,
one.
Cherry is
real
disgusting.
cherries are cherries are good, the real
It
one, but
depends-
not
it
the
depends-
flavored.
Okay, guys, let me tell you as a cherry expert. You should choose the seed. Like, you shouldn't buy them. Like, you should look for really, like, I don't know, like really red ones, or like the ones that look good. Because like if they're slightly, like,
Yeah, if they're bad, they're just disgusting.
if they're bad, you can see like if they're bad, or like I don't know, like if they're still haven't, like if they aren't good, it's really noticeable. And like I think black cherries are better than normal cherries because
Yeah.
they're sweeter.
Let's see.
Agreed.
I like the cherries you get in your drinks and the white cherries. I like those. Those are pretty good. But like
The
black
cherries you get in your drinks aren't really like the real cherry.
they're
Like,
close enough.
They have been there for. I feel like they've been like. I've been like they've been like in.
in syrup for too long. That's probably it.
Conserved for too long.
I
They
mean,
barely taste like anything.
well, they taste like candy, but
They taste.
like the black cherries are okay. The white cherries I
Yeah.
think taste better to me, and just cherry flavored drinks and cherry flavored stuff. I guess it depends. It's sometimes a hit or miss.
Cherry flavored chewing gum.
I don't know.
Cherry's
I don't
disgusting.
mind it.
Cherry is disgusting. Cherry is
You
disgusting.
guys have issues.
No.
You're all wrong.
It's disgusting.
Oh my god. Okay, you know what? Let's get back to the game before we get into this any further.
See, Sayud here agrees with me.
Yeah,
Cherries are delicious. Oh god.
cherries are delicious. Stop it.
Whoa, that's a pretty strong reaction.
Sorry. Like, that's like that literally looked like they could hear us.
What the hell? We just had a conversation about cherries and this is happening.
Sorry, it was just way too good.
Oh, my chat says for another debate. She says that vegetables are better than fruits. What do you say about that?
Uh,
No,
I think
No.
that's
absolutely not.
okay then I'll give them that argument that the best vegetable, a tomato, is a fruit.
Yeah, and I
I-
hate tomatoes, so that would mean I would go for the vegetables. Oh,
I
that's a
must-
hard one.
Well, I hate tomatoes, but I would still go for
Damn.
fruits. Well, look,
Yeah.
look. Okay, I personally prefer fruit,
uh-huh.
but vegetables are better because vegetables are more versatile. You know what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
well,
Because fruits you can only put in so many things.
Well, actually,
Fruit, but at the same
like-
time, vegetables too. Like you can fit them in a lot of sweet things. I think it depends on what criteria you're trying to eat.
well, it is
Well,
some
that's what I'm saying,
spices that
like-
you can make. Okay, so here's the thing. For me, it has to do with the spices and with the dishes. So if, let's say you want to make a savory dish or you want to use fruit, depending on what spices you put on it, it could actually taste good. If you want vegetables, but you want it to taste sweet, then just throw some sugar on that shit and there you go.
No, you could say you wanted to do vegetables, you could do like a mix. You can do like teriyaki sauce and add a little bit of extra honey, and you have like
Yeah.
a more like
Yeah.
sweet than
Yeah,
savory
sometimes
type
people
dish.
put mango in stuff that is savory. Yeah, agreed.
Yeah.
I don't
I,
like these though. I don't like to mix my
Yeah, I will say like
Yeah, but between
me-
fruits and vegetables, though, I think I still like fruits more than vegetables.
yeah, I was like I like fruits more than vegetables, but vegetables are more versatile to me. I'm willing to put vegetables in more things than I am willing to put fruit in things, if that makes sense.
Okay then, should we continue?
Sure, yes, continue.
Yes.
Well, I just don't understand how somebody could think cherries are nasty.
How does it make you feel?
I don't know. Sad?
Defensive, maybe?
Yeah, I got defensive.
See? The reason you had such a strong reaction wasn't just because I don't like cherries. It's because you felt like your opinion was under attack. But that's weird, right? Something like taste is completely subjective. But when I say something like, I think cherries taste nasty, I'm using objective language. I'm challenging society's reality that cherries are delicious with my own, which is that cherries are nasty.
Natsuki,
That's
what are
key.
you doing here?
I'm talking to my chat. Can you give me 2 seconds before you call my name, please? Wait, hold on. How is that objective when you when you just said it was only your own opinion? I don't remember what the voice is anymore.
It has to do with the way our brains interpret the words. You're talking about the reality of the cherries, not your feelings about them. Like, Sayori. Let's rewind for a second and pretend I didn't tell you that I think cherries are nasty.
Eh?
Good.
Oh.
So, what if instead of that I said, like, I've tried cherries and they're not for me. It's not the kind of flavor I enjoy.
Well, that's fine. As long as you don't call them nasty. Nasty is a nasty word.
Okay, so cherries was kind of a weird example, but I think it gets the point across. This time around, instead of talking about the cherries, I just talked about my feelings, and Sayuri didn't get defensive. So instead of clashing with each other, it's like we received an invitation to talk about our differences.
Hey, you know what that sounds like? A good conversation.
Like, it's more weird that, like, the way they discuss it is so spot on, like, what happened on the stream about cherries.
Right.
Like, it's really weird.
Monica, let's go.
Yuri, you don't need to take notes. I'm not gonna quiz you or something.
Oh, I was just,
Sorry, I didn't mean to call you out. You can do whatever you like. But does anyone have any thoughts so far?
Just trying to chat again. Hold on.
Yeah, I just feel like I shouldn't have to put all my language through a filter just to protect someone's feelings. Oh,
Gosh.
I don't like that.
I'm okay with
Well, you don't have to. The choice is yours on how you want to come across to other people. I'm only suggesting it as a tool to help turn your differences into a positive experience rather than an argument. Right, Sayori?
Whatever you say, cherry hater.
Oh, come on. Sayori, I actually like cherries. See, she knows. I was just saying that to help demonstrate.
What the heck? I've been duped.
I'm sorry, Sayori. I'll make it up to you later. How about cherry sundae?
You're welcome to dupe me anytime, my beloved president.
Buying your people's loyalty. How deplorable. I love it.
Oh, like you would turn down a free Sunday, Yuri. You were certainly a fan of those cupcakes I brought in the other week.
That was... well, maybe it Forget it. Look, I was just reading and not keeping track of them, okay?
Oh, that's enough. We're getting off topic. So now that we have the gist of it, how about we try it with something more relevant to the club? Like manga, right? Let's try to have a productive discussion about our differences in opinion. Cutie, do you want to start?
Well, you see, I have this book, and I mean, I kind of, rather not, so no.
Aw, how come?
Well, because I don't see how anything productive can come from that. It's just going to start a fight.
No, it'll be fine. That's why I'm here to moderate. And just have a calm and rational discussion.
Yeah, give me a little more credit. I'm not a child. You don't have to coddle my feelings.
I have no idea.
I always think it's more respectable to just speak your mind.
Respectable, huh?
You heard me.
Yuri's expression changed at that word. As Monica recalls, being respected was the crux of the matter for Yuri.
Sick hiccup.
Well, the point of the existence isn't exactly like...
No, it is fine. I have nothing against anyone personally. You're entitled to enjoy whatever it is you like. I just prefer more depth and nuance in my reading material. I look for stories that are imaginative and sophisticated beyond the surface level.
Oh, well, that's just a misunderstanding then. I thought you were gonna say that manga's for children or something. Like, I don't hear that. I hear enough of that. But there's plenty of deep manga.
I'm not clueless about manga. I've read my own fair share when I was younger.
Huh? Majikayo. How come you never told me?
Because I'm past that point in my life. Like a real woman would be. God damn it. Anyway, I really prefer
Your
not
kid
to...
type don't correlate to your maturity level, ho.
Oh, huh. I see. Well then. I revisit. I prefer more mature things now.
Excuse me?
Okay, hold on. Can I jump in here? Let's try to keep things subjective.
Nah, run that back, ho.
Because if you imply that manga is immature, then are you implying that someone is immature for being into it?
Well, I mean, I don't have to say it. She's already showing it herself.
You just...
Listen, just because I throw these hands doesn't make me immature. That makes me ready for a fight.
Nah, being immature is trying to throw hands when you got no good argument to back it up.
Let's see if you can talk when your mouth's all bloody.
Oh, okay, come on, let's go, bitch.
Bingy at 3 o'clock.
Alright, fine, 3. No, wait, 3:30, because that's the mature time.
The heck?
Well, maybe it's immature to judge people for having different tastes than you. Woo.
Natsuki!
Nobody's immature. I've read Natsuki's manga and Yuri's fantasy, and I love them both in their own way.
Okay. It's great that you like it, but I still find it boring.
Boring isn't subjective.
Okay, it bores me. That's subjective.
But, I mean, the thing about
This is ridiculous. Did you see why I don't want to participate in this? I knew it was just going to make people upset. But no, you had to make it up. You had to make this.
I'm not upset.
Oh, really? That doesn't look like
If
somebody
I was
who's not
upset, you would have already met Mr. Lefty and Mr. Righty.
Uh-huh, sure, yeah. Wasn't that what you're gonna do to me at 3:30?
Listen, you'll find out. Just meet me in the courtyard.
I told you at 3:30. Come on, bitch. I told you. Let's go.
Like I said, I don't care what people think, especially that bitch.
Oh, yeah? Well, then how come we're still fighting it this time, huh? Come on.
It's because you think you're more cultured than everybody else around here. But I've always got the impression that you secretly looked down upon me, especially. So I am glad that my suspicions were confirmed, and I don't have to pretend to be friends with a fake person like you.
Oh, please, that's not true at all. You're making the assumption, and now we're starting this fight because of you. You can't blame me for getting defensive when nobody ever has the least a bit of respect for the things that I'm into on top of that. The only thing I look down upon is when people make fun of me for just being myself and trying to mind my own business.
What? Have you looked in a mirror? You boozy bitch, you think you deserve so much respect. Tell me again about respect after calling out my interests immature.
You can't just...
Please stop. Please. You don't mean the things you're saying right now. Let's just be friends.
No, I'm about that life.
I didn't mean for this to happen.
Well, you did. Good job, Monica. So please, don't invite yourself and try to solve other people's problems next time, okay? Okay, goodbye.
You're trash.
Oh, no, you too? Okay, come on. We're meeting up at 3:31, a minute after I beat Natsuki, okay?
Okay,
After you beat me, girl, you ain't gonna have no kneecaps by the time I'm done.
You're not gonna have a head when I'm done. And I can't take away your boobs, you don't have any anyway.
Oh, please, I'll slap those fake titties to New York.
Oh, okay, you know what, this is... I can't do anything anymore. Let's just keep going. Yuri's appreciations. Yuri's precise words send the classroom into a choked silence as she gathers her things. Then she leaves.
Holy shit. I've never heard her sound like that before. She must be so pissed. Good.
Well, you weren't very nice either, so...
I was just saying, I speak facts only, people.
How did this happen right now?
It's my fault. Yuri wasn't wrong. I should have tried to moderate the conflict when I know how bad I am at dealing with conflicts. I'll just kill everyone. It was a really stupid thing for me to do.
What did she say?
What?
Hold on. I heard that too. What did you say?
Nothing was said.
It's nobody's fault, and it wasn't stupid. Everyone in the club is a nice person. Nobody would have expected this. But I guess we're sensitive about the things we really love.
Honestly, she kind of brought this upon herself. She started it, man. Look at the way she walks, the way she talks. Like I said, I don't care if you're not into manga, but if you actually look down on people for it,
that's kind of the point I was trying to make in the first place. It's not about sugarcoating things. It's about just recognizing and understanding about our differences.
Okay, but here's the thing about that. Yuri actually looks down on me, snooty ass bitch. If it has nothing to do with her word choice or anything like that, then why did it hurt so bad? So, I see what you're trying to do, but it's not really working. Quit scheming, yo!
I mean,
Yuri isn't like that. She's a lot sweeter than you're giving her credit for. I mean, she's a nice person. I'm sure she'll be reflecting on this. I actually think everyone should.
it'll be fine. I'll figure something out. Well, I'm just like saying that instinctively. I'm just setting myself up to cause more problems.
Look, Monica, even though I know you're a schemer, this wasn't actually your fault.
What?
You don't have to beat yourself up over it. If you ask me, it's good to finally know the truth. That it's finally out. That this hoe over here is really in the corner judging me.
I'm not even here anymore. What are you talking about?
What?
It's fine. I promise. I'm gonna go meet her outside at 3:30. And guess what? Omae wa mo shinduru.
Oh, it's going down. I'm not from the US. I saw the chat.
It's okay.
In fact, it's a good opportunity to read some manga without having to worry about feeling judged by that hoe sticking her little eyeballs into my business.
Don't be mean like that. Like, please stop saying all this. I'll talk or read the manga or whatever you want. Just don't be mean to my friends, alright? Chill.
Sorry. I guess I'm just a little bitter.
Everything will be okay. I mean, I don't have the answers, but I have the crack codes. I at least know that we're all good people and don't want to hurt each other. This will be a learning experience.
Monica says that, but her unease is given away by how much she has to force the reassuring tone in her voice. It was bound to happen eventually. Natsuki and Yuri, having always engaged with each other the least out of anyone, and this is the reason. As Sayuri and Natsuki proceeds to distract themselves with manga, Monica sighs to herself, unable to shake her worried thoughts. Would the club really have to just come to terms with the fact that some members will be incompatible with each other? Monica desperately doesn't want to admit that, and she knows Sayuri doesn't either. But for once, a solution doesn't seem to be in sight, except for that fight that's supposed to happen at 3:30.
Shabam.
Let's go!
Alright, cool.
That would be a surprising turn of events.
Right.
Like, action.
Let's get ready to rumble!
The fight is going down.
It's going down for real.
and then like Natsuki going Super Saiyan.
Oh, wow.
My level's over 9,000! But wait, before you start the next one, I desperately need some more water.
Okay, we get water.
I need more water too. I mean, like.
Okay, perfect.
Alright, yeah. Perfect opportunity then.
I'm gonna hit y'all with this be right back sign. Give me 1 second.
Ooh, excuse me. God damn it. My stomach's still acting up, so apologies for the constant burps. It's not what I want to do.
Fine.
Oh, man.
Alright, Doodle Buns, give me 1 second. I'm gonna turn up this Spotify. Y'all like this anime and chill? This anime lo-fi? Yeah. Be right back.
Damn.
Anime lo-fi. You know what? I probably would do that, but since it's October, I've been using the Halloween one. Speaking of which, since we're waiting, let's see, over here. Oh, right, also, for anyone wondering, I put in a new command for collabs, so I put, let's see, cool.
Alright, I'll send it out too.
But yeah, so now I have their Twitch links, and for some reason it only seems to show one name, which I didn't want to do, but you know what? whatever. This is fine. I'll have to change it again, but yeah, there goes their channel links if you want to go check out their channels. Anyway, let's see. Music. Music.
Back.
Oh, hey, welcome back.
Well, not really back. I'm still like trying to warm up my tea before
you start again.
And I
Yeah,
am
like,
here
one
if
more
you need
second.
me.
Oh, okay.
Beam, biddy, beam.
I figured that like I'm the only person who's not streaming today because like it didn't really figure out how.
That's okay.
Aw.
Look, that's gonna have the
Yeah.
host idea though, because since I already have everything set up for how it should be, for myself personally.
I've never done collabs like that, so I'm like, it's gonna take a lot of trial and error.
Yeah,
You
it
can
does.
just ask us and we can help you set up for next times.
Oh, okay,
Yeah.
good.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, in cases like that, like where you just don't have anything for yourself though, you can always host. That's always fine.
Okay, 1 second. I need to get the tea itself, and then I'll be back.
Okay.
All right. So I guess after we're done here, I do have I think I have like another question sheet I can use, and I guess we can all answer the questions. That would be pretty cool.
Sounds good.
Let me turn down the volume on this. It's too loud. There we go.
Okay. And sometimes I like to do a multi-stream so I can check everyone's streams at the same time.
That's fine. Let's see. Oh yeah, that's right. So
Yeah.
another plan I have eventually. Oh hey, you're back again?
Yeah, like
Oh.
I just had to get.
Okay, cool. So all we gotta wait for now is Nova. But yeah, I was gonna say I have like a plan coming soon eventually. I'm gonna try and get models, like actual moving models of like some people who have models onto the stream with me. I still haven't
Oh, okay.
fully figured out a good way of doing that yet, but I'm working on it.
Yeah, that'll be fun. One day I shall have my rig model and I'll be able to show up in your streams.
Mhm.
Fun times.
Yes, that would be actually be nice. I would like that.
That'll be fun. I'm excited. I can't wait. Still have like a week to wait for my rig and I cannot wait. I am too excited.
Let's see. The person who I was going to test out with originally was going to be Peepo, but she's busy a lot of the times right now, so can't do that yet. But
Yeah, look, I mean, it can be anyone. You can just do a test. Just test it in OBS. You don't really have to stream to test.
oh no, it's nothing that I have to test on stream. It's just yeah, basically that. Like just test on the OBS. The only thing I would have to test the stream for is for like the bandwidth stuff.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I don't know what you have.
Yeah. I mean, if it
Yeah,
takes
I
up
mean,
too much resources, then I'll probably just stick with the PNG thing, like I've been doing. But if it doesn't take as much to do, then I could probably try and get more than just 2 people and get like a full group in if we get a full group.
Just depends on your
That
internet.
would be great.
That way I don't have to keep asking for PNGs all the time either. Because I have like a collection of oh yeah, that's right. So you already know my collection of PNGs now, because
Yeah.
oh man, I have so many PNGs because of my collabs.
Yeah.
I'm still missing a few though, because I still gotta put more masks on people that I collab with.
So I'm ready.
Yeah, I'm ready too. I'm waiting on Nova. I think she's still AFK
Sure.
probably.
Oh, I thought she was back.
Yeah, she's bouncing a little bit, but I think it's just background noise.
It's fine.
Yeah.
We can take time to stretch.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Get ready. Yeah, I tend to forget to stretch and then I struggle after.
Quick question. So I guess. Oh wait. Well, never. I'll just sit back down when I'm done.
Eh.
Okay. Whew. But anyway, yes. What are your plans for getting future plans for your streams or anything like that?
Me?
Oh, both of you, really.
Oh, I mean, I don't know. I think I'm gonna do some more Stardew. You give me back the love of Stardew, so I think I might do some Stardew with Oops soon.
Oh, okay. So you're gonna get back together with Oops. All right, cool. So
The lore continues.
the lore continues.
Yeah.
I want to
yeah.
try collabing more
Mhm.
and going to be like ready. I'm going to have like a huge party.
Okay, that
But
sounds
yeah,
good.
like for some time, I really want to like have more collabs.
Mhm.
I'm gonna
There-
continue playing platformers because it's really fun to play on stream. Right now, I'm playing SpongeBob. I
SpongeBob?
think it's called like Battle for Bikini Bottom, right?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I heard about that. That was an old one now.
That's not really old one, but it's a remake, and it's
Oh.
really good. It's really good. It's from 2019 or
Mhm.
Nice.
2020. I don't really remember. It always feels like it. All the games like in recent years feels like they came out like a few weeks ago.
Sometimes, right?
Mhm.
Let's see. Oh yeah. Well, also before we continue, I think you can turn up your microphone a little more too. Cause I tried turning you up. I think you're still
Me?
just yeah. Tell.
Okay, I'll just put it closer to my face because like I was worried that you could like hear me drink tea.
You know what?
Oh,
If you
alright.
drink tea in front of your mic, I don't think that's a problem.
Oh,
I do that all the time with with anything I drink, really. So, like this, for example.
so is this all right?
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
am back. Sorry about that. I had to get
Hey,
back.
she's back.
No worries.
All right, cool. So now that we're all back, back to stream and back to Doki and to turn off the music. There we go.
Turn the music down again. Then we gotta switch back to stream elements.
Ooh.
And transition.
Hooray! She's back.
Hooray.
Okay, you ready to go?
Yep.
Hey,
All right, cool.
let's go.
Yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
A new day has arrived.
It's a new dawn.
Siri arrives at the club room earlier than usual. That is, not late. As she enters, it appears to be empty still. So she sits down at a desk and pulls out a sheet of paper, primed to jolt down her thoughts. Siri has made it a habit of scribbling her thoughts and feelings in paper whenever possible, as it tends to serve her best inspiration for poetry.
My heart feels vacant because a ship sailed away.
Yo.
Natsuki?
That's
Got
okay.
scared by that?
Oh, sorry. Wait a minute, I got a message. Hold on, what is the message about? Oh, okay, it's something else. Okay, don't worry about it. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Alright.
Natsuki pokes her head out of the.
Go ahead, you already started it now.
Natsuki pokes her head out from behind the closet door. Sorry, I didn't mean to scare you. But it would have been a lot more awkward if I didn't say anything. I thought you want to listen in on. I thought you want me listening in on your poetry thing.
Yeah. Thanks for realizing that.
Should I let you finish up then?
Oh no, it wasn't. I mean, do it whatever is convenient. You're not interrupting.
Where's Monica, by the way? Oh shit, I'm doing Monica voice.
Oh,
No, you can use your Monica voice on Natsuki. It'll be okay
Oh.
still.
she's out in the hallway.
Oh, she's not hallway. Yeah.
Huh? Why?
Well, Just in case she runs into Yuri. Sometimes Yuri is too nervous to come into the club room by herself, so
Oh. Jeez. Guess Yuri really doesn't let things bother her for long.
she can control her feelings.
8
For some people, it's really hard to cope when you get a bad thought in your head. Maybe you can distract yourself for a little while. But as soon as it's just you and your thoughts again, it comes back.
Ugh.
Hmm?
I just want to have us go back to a normal club meeting. It's a lot easier to pretend like it never happened if we all just ignore it and move on. I don't want to be bothered by this. It's so stupid. Her opinion of me doesn't matter anyways. Besides, it makes me feel really guilty and I hate that too.
It's okay to have feelings.
Ew.
It doesn't make you weak.
It does.
No, it doesn't. It's alright, Natsuki. It's
No.
okay.
No feelings.
Let's figure this out together.
Fine. Only because you're good at this stuff.
That's great. Let's try to come up with a happy scene. Maybe that will help us understand where your bad feelings are coming from.
Well, I was happy with the way things were before we had that conversation yesterday.
What part of the conversation made you upset? Was that Yuri being mean to the manga, right?
Maybe. I doubt it though. Because my friends and other people make fun of manga all the time, but I just brush it off and ignore them. But something about it really got to me this time, and I hate that I'm letting this happen.
Is it because it came from Yuri?
No, why would that matter? I mean, well, maybe. Tabun. I hate that she thinks she's so much better than me. Because she likes to pretend to be all sophisticated and bougie. Yeah, what that is. At least other people decide that they don't like me or manga or whatever. But Yuri acts like she's too good to even give it a chance.
I'm sorry,
Don't apologize for her.
but everyone deserves a chance. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
would you give Yuri's books a chance?
After this, absolutely not.
What about before this?
Before you got beat down?
Like if this thing never happened, you know?
Well, I would until I got bored, which wouldn't take very long. But if you actually keep an open mind, then it's not hard to realize that a story can be deep and meaningful without being needlessly complicated.
Oh, I see. But you know, I like Yuri's books.
Yeah, but you like manga more, right?
Sayuri shakes her head.
I like them both. I like them in different ways, but I like them both. I mean, the manga, it's really honest and fun and easy to just let go with. And the fantasy has a lot to interpret and uncover, but it's really rewarding to have some good quiet time together with it. But the most important thing is that the manga and the fantasy are true to themselves. So I love them both. And I think there's a room for both of them to be in the same club together. And just feel like maybe they have more in common than you would think.
How do you get along with everyone so well? Always get into fights with people. Literally. Like, first it was with Monica, when I was new to the club.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it's because I felt some bad vibes, but I'll let that go for now. And then it was you, and now it's Yuri. And I'm always like, oh, that person is being such a jerk. And if they would just realize, then that we could just all get along. But nobody else has this problem. It's no fair. I just keep running into the reality that everybody is just a jerk to me because nobody likes me. And I don't know why. I don't know what to do about it.
Doesn't even matter how hard you try.
I don't know what's wrong. I don't know what's wrong with me. I hate it.
Natsuki.
Larry puts a comforting hand on Natsuki's shoulder.
You're a wonderful person and you deserve to be loved as much as everyone else here. Everyone has different ways they communicate. They like to communicate, you know? And sometimes that makes it harder for us to understand each other. I think that sometimes we get lucky and we make friends who are really good at the same kinds of communication. And it feels like you magically connect with them. But other times, if both people are really nice, it's easy for them to misunderstand each other or to get communications wrong. It's something Yuri struggles a lot with too. It can be really hard. It takes a lot of reflection or self-awareness and vulnerability.
I'm bad at that one. Vulnerability. I always have to be the strongest. I gotta be the very best.
That no one ever
What
knew.
do you mean?
Like no one ever was. I have to be the best Pokemon trainer.
Well, at first you have to challenge me. Sure.
Who's that Pokemon? I feel like I sound like Ash Ketchum, bro.
No, you could go for it. That would be fine.
You definitely, you kind of do.
I'm sorry.
Like,
I'm
just go full
derailing.
Ash. That's what you should do. Just go full Ash for.
Hold up. Pikachu! Hold on. It's not the right. Pikachu! I choose you! Charmander! I'm gonna come on, Gage! Okay, I'll stop. Go ahead.
Yeah, you can re-say it. Go ahead.
Let's see.
Sayori.
Oh wait, let's continue. I just need to stop laughing. Sorry.
Oh, okay.
Tell me about that part of you.
Well, it sounds stupid, but I really used to people being mean to me.
No.
Like my friends and I guess my dad. Oh, the daddy issues.
Yeah, that dad problem. You
Like
remember
when-
that now, right?
You might be tsundere, but you might also have daddy issues. Like when I don't get good grades or even stupid, like things in my room aren't clean. So what am I gonna do? Cry about it? If I let myself get upset, then I'm just let them win. I'm better than that. I'm the very best. I'm better than all. Oh, whoa, it's canon! It's canon! So things always have to be everyone else's fault because I'm the best. And forget all of you background characters. It feels like something goes wrong, and then even if there's a tiny hit, then it might be my fault. Then I just get really angry, and I find ways to blame everything else instead. I like to deflect.
Do you see yourself as better than Yuri?
If I said that, then I would just sound really full of myself.
But you did just say that
No.
about everybody.
Listen. You don't have me on record saying those exact lyrics.
Our thoughts and our feelings are too different. Even if we don't like our feelings, we have to understand them, and if we want to learn more about them, that's the part of vulnerability, you know, accepting that we have feelings that we don't like.
I hate that. My feelings make me a bad person. Because my feelings just want me to tell. Oh, sorry. I gotta start. Because my feelings just want to tell me that I'm so much better than her. That she's a judgmental know-it-all who's stuck in her edgy phase, and I'm just way above that garbage. But I'm terrible for feeling that way.
You're not terrible. You are not your feelings.
There
Dimmel.
are no
You
Japanese
are
people.
not your feelings.
It's okay. It's not your
Say
fault.
that to yourself out loud. It's okay. It's okay, Natsuki.
When it hits too close to home.
Oh.
Fine. I'm not my feelings.
The way that I like to picture it, it is that those feelings are like your roommate.
Yeah.
You live in the same house and you gotta see each other every day. And even if you can ignore each other most of the time, you're gonna run into each other every now and then. And it's gonna make you feel like shit. So, the other opinion is to get to know each other. So we can communicate and learn from each other and maybe even help each other to change for the better. Does that help you understand?
How do you know so much about this stuff?
Well, I just have a roommate that can be really hard to get along with.
Hey, they're talking about me.
Nah, she talking about that big D.
I mean...
Called
Oh, not that it's bro. I literally just said that.
You did say that, jeez. I didn't hear anything, bro.
Depression. I call her Big D.
Okay, fine.
But you're like the happiest person I know.
I'm not my feeling.
Seeing the level, it's not the actual level.
That's crazy.
What do you think of the podcast?
I want.
Oh,
I
sorry.
want to be a good person like you.
Oh, you little sweetheart.
Hold on just a second. Chat's talking to me a little bit.
Kawaii janayo.
Eh?
Baka janai de.
赤じゃないんだもん。
Don't get the wrong idea.
Going in a different genre at this point.
Sorry.
Kanji ga shinayo.
でも、かわいいじゃん。
Okay, good.
だから。
何がだからなの？
We're
何？
all good people.
何
God, everybody else knows a different language with me. I can only say hola and uno, dos, tres, cuatro, cinco.
I mean, it's not a lot.
De nada. Orange.
Amari Nihongo dekimasen. Very, very little.
ちょっと上手ともしますけど。
I said very.
私、まあ、日本語は喋ってるけど、私もまあまあですよ。
うん。
いやー、友達になりますように。
Oh my god.
私
Let's continue.
いけ
Okay, like I'm deriving. Yeah, go ahead, people. Do your thing.
Okay, let's continue. We're all good people. You and Yuri and Monica. And I think Yuri will eventually learn about you.
Natsuki remains silent, feeling a little overwhelmed. Despite Sayori's kind reassurance, a complicated mixture of pain and sadness seems to fill her, as though flowing from a wound inside her. Was it a result of her vulnerability? No. It wasn't as though she was inflicted a wound after becoming vulnerable. It was as though she began to rediscover an old wound, one that can't simply be bandaged and left alone any longer. Unlike the black eye that Yuri gave her that last night.
Yuri, what are you doing all the way over here? I was looking for you.
Please don't yell at me.
Oh, I'm not going to yell at you. I just wanted to say that I'm sorry about what happened yesterday. It wasn't fair for me to put everyone on the spot like that. Next time, I won't just try to jump in and solve everyone's problems. I guess it's a bad habit of mine.
You're not mad at me?
I thought you were the one mad at me.
I mean, I know I fought you at 3:31 last night as well,
and you know
but
that I won. You know that I won.
we don't talk about that. Anyway, I was so awful yesterday. Yuri curls up, recalling the details of the fight last night. Or the argument. I can't even have a normal conversation without saying something wrong and making everyone upset.
Hold on, that's not what happened at all. Jeez, girl. Let's talk about this, okay?
Yuri pauses for a second, then manages the nod. Monica takes a seat next to her on the staircase. I'm having a lot of negative thought patterns, and I can't get away from them.
What kinds of negative thought patterns?
Like, you know, everyone hates me.
Well, that's just facts, girl. Sorry.
Listen, just because I am more mature than everyone in the classroom, I will let that slide. Anyway, Natsuki's probably the worst, though. I mean, she probably hates me the most, especially after I beat her.
Aw, that's terrible.
I left you in the
Terrible. Not. Yes, terrible. I don't think Natsuki hates you.
How do you know?
Well, because
Monica thinks back to the time that she herself found herself in an altercation with Natsuki. And how a display of maturity from Monica was enough for Natsuki to reevaluate her own feelings as well.
I think Natsuki is just naturally defensive. I think she acts mean when she feels the need to protect herself. But you know, she's really not a bad person. In fact, I think she can be really thoughtful and considerate. She just, well, I guess the way it works is that she wants to receive some degree of kindness right first before she feels comfortable returning it.
Oh, okay. But that means the burden's on me, doesn't it? And I don't know how to say things that make people like me. Every time I open my mouth, I just, Yuri shakes her head at herself and tugs on her hair.
It's okay, Yuri. You don't need to beat yourself up. I think anyone would like you if they had the chance to get to know you.
Well, unfortunately, that's the opposite of true. That's why I'm not talkative anymore in the first place. Because everyone used to think I was weird, and talked about me behind my back. Oh shit, I'm sounding a whole lot like Natsuki after all. Anyway, that's just what happens when I draw attention to myself. Natsuki even said that she found it more respectable when people speak their mind, so I did, and then she hated me anyway. That was enough to confirm my fears.
But Sayuri and I like you, and we've gotten to know each other, know you a lot by now, right?
Yuri doesn't seem to be responsive.
She's dead. Hey, what do you think of Natsuki?
Yuri doesn't say anything because she's actually dead on the floor.
I'm just gonna keep having a nice monologue then. That's not what I really meant, really. That's you. You're just having a seizure on the floor. I was just wondering if you had an opinion of her. What is it?
Sorry. Alright, anyway, Yuri getting back, finally snapping back to her back. Natsuki seems to bring out the worst in me. I feel really ashamed of it. I like to think of myself as a fairly sophisticated person. So for someone to just treat me like I'm inferior despite my taste,
You're the one doing that.
that's just the worst kind of insult coming from someone like her. Yeah, that's me. And it makes me think bad things about her. But everyone else seems to like her. So the only explanation is that it's me who's doing something wrong again.
Yes, thank God.
And my feelings about her are wrong. And I'm wrong to get upset over something so childish and inconsequential.
No, Yuri. Yes, Yuri. Feelings are never wrong. It's questionable.
Well, they're not right.
That's the thing. Feelings are never right or wrong, you know? They're just a state of being that we don't always have control over. But that doesn't mean they have control to
Of
us,
us.
whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like that's something I learned around when I first started the club. We can hate ourselves for feeling a certain way about things. Or we can, just acknowledge that they exist and try to understand them better. I could never be mad at you for just feeling a certain way. It's about how you handled them. And I think working through feelings is a great opportunity for teamwork.
Yuri wears a dejected expression. You make it sound so easy. You might actually be more mature than me. That's probably why you beat me last night.
Mm-hmm.
And so good with people as well, somehow. I feel like such a child in comparison.
Oh, Yuri. I'm far from perfect. But these are learned skills. They didn't just come naturally to me either. It's really hard to, reflect on yourself and separate your feelings from your thoughts.
I just want to be a good person, that's all.
Well, I think it takes a good person to get this far.
That's not good enough. I want to be able to communicate to her too.
Communicate what?
How I feel. How it makes me feel frustrated and upset when she's so negative and dismissive of the things that mean so much to me. And, making fun of my chest size even though it's natural.
Mm-hmm, lies.
It's not.
No one got Yuri's back.
Oh, right, sorry. Anyway, how it reminds me of me, kind of. Because I know what it's like to feel misunderstood and angry at everyone. I know that telling yourself you're better than everyone else is just a defense mechanism. We're just people. We're fragile and unstable, but I'm just tired of that getting in the way. I can't stand it when the place is like this.
It's disturbed. Yeah, you can't focus on your reading when the piece is disturbed, right?
Because the Literature Club should be happy for everyone. Monica looks at Yuri in...
Adoration.
Yeah, that.
Sorry.
I feel like
Sayori
sorry.
must be rubbing off on me, because I really want to hug you now.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I didn't mean to make you uncomfortable.
No, I mean, well, if you wanted to, then, I wouldn't really mind, so... Monica pulls Yuri into a short embrace.
You're so gentle. And I love when you communicate your feelings. I feel lucky to get to see that side of you. And I'm sure Natsuki will too.
I'm going to write a letter.
Oh, a letter? What a great idea!
Just because I'm not good at talking, especially under pressure. I always let my feelings get the best of me, and I forget to say all the important things. And I say things I don't mean.
Well, I think a letter would be wonderful. Such a nice way to communicate.
And determination. People don't naturally gravitate towards me like they do for you and Sayori. My personality just isn't suited for that. And I wouldn't want it to be. But something I've learned is that friendships don't always just magically appear out of thin air. For instance, I never would have seen myself making friends with someone like Sayori. We're opposites in a lot of ways, but I'm friends with her because she puts so much effort into understanding me. So, that we can get along, I think it was the same with you. You both gave me a lot of time and patience. And I wonder if she feels the same way.
Natsuki?
Yuri nods. I always thought if I wanted to make more friends, I had to be somebody that I'm not. That there's a type of person or a magical formula I had to follow in order to make someone like me. And that's just like me to think that. Always so occupied with myself that I fail to understand other people. Yuri shakes her head. Friendships happen when you think about the other person. When you offer time and effort to understand them, and respect them, and trust that that they also want to be a good person. That's what I learned through my observations in the literature club.
Observations?
Listen, I've been watching all of you. I know all your secrets, almost all your
I
secrets.
observe you. What do you mean?
I know.
Clearly, you don't know enough.
I know something suspicious about you, but that's about all I got. But I mean, you seem fine for now.
Yeah, for now.
Monika's caught by surprise. Yuri has always kept to herself so much that it's so unusual to hear her suddenly talk about the club like this. But Yuri gently smiles to herself. You always let me listen to your thoughts about people and some sort of system that we're in, I don't know.
I don't know what you're talking about, girl.
And Sayuri too. And it makes me happy because I learned a lot of things.
That's so sweet. I had no idea it meant that much to you.
Monika never thought much of it, but the past weeks, Yuri always seemed to be especially attentive when it came to the problems and concerns of others. But, excuse me.
Oh god.
Again, stomach. Anyways, wanting to listen and learn more about her friends in the club. Always wanting to learn. It's true, Sayuri and Monika are naturally more comfortable with other people and can more easily work through situations of conflict. But that doesn't make them better people. Everyone has strengths and weaknesses, and the capacity to improve. And the first step towards improving oneself is reflection and self-awareness. It's something that Yuri never gave herself enough credit for, but Monika can recognize an incredible trait. And with that, her confidence in the club is restored. A very shy girl with long pretty hair is wandering the bustling lunchtime hallways, and her fist pressed to her collarbone. When she finds the literature club president's classroom, she stands at the door, glancing all around her before peering inside. Monika is sitting and chatting with a group of unknown friends. Wait, Monika has more friends? Yeah, as expected, this was a bad idea after all. Suddenly, Monika glances towards the door, making the girl panic and duck out of sight. Before she can regain her composure and decide for sure to leave, the classroom door gently opens.
Beauty? What a surprise to see you during lunch.
Yuri speaks a response. Squeaks in response. Please help me.
What? Is everything okay?
Yuri shakes her head. I don't know how to write letters.
Ah, thank goodness. I thought there was some kind of emergency.
Monika briefly glances over her shoulder at her other friends.
He has friends?
That's what I just said.
Do you want some help? We can go find an empty classroom or something.
Is that okay? I feel bad taking you away from your friends.
It's totally fine, I promise. We weren't doing anything. One sec.
Monika trots back into the classroom, says something like, I gotta go, and her friends, then grabs a pen off her desk before returning to Yuri.
Okay, let's find somewhere quiet.
Yuri nods and follows Monika to the God damn it, my face, my mouth. Okay. Yuri nods and follows Monika as the two of them set off. How are you today?
Huh? Me?
Well, yes.
Oh gosh, sorry. I was just caught off guard. I'm doing well today, just tired. I never seem to get enough sleep during the week. What are you doing? Okay.
What are you doing, and how come?
Oh, I don't know. I think I'm just easily distracted. I get really sucked into things and start neglecting the time, you know.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yep. I totally understand. I totally don't understand.
This classroom is empty. Let's go in here.
After peering inside, Monica opens a classroom door, and the two of them enter. Oh, hey Jimmy, welcome to the stream. Yuri's moment of relaxation. Yuri's moment of relaxation ends. She watches as Monica pulls 2 chairs up to the same desk, then obeys as Monica beckons her to take a seat. She stares down at the empty desk.
You nervous?
I don't want to do this.
We don't have to. We can come up with something else.
Yuri shakes her head. It's my chance to do something good. And that's murder you! I need to take initiative.
Gosh, you must be really determined. Mind, I don't know. I know how hard it is to step out of your comfort zone.
I'll be sure to encourage you. Oh wait, hold on, wrong person.
And that was me. I'll be sure to encourage you. I was saying hi to my chat.
Oh, okay. You can also say I don't. Well, yeah, okay. Anyway, Yuri pushes through her anxiety and grabs a handful of lined paper from her notebook. Then she picked up her pen. New image!
Ooh, new art!
Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat. Wait, that's you. God damn it.
Oh, well. Hey, you're left-handed. That's neat.
Yeah.
Now I don't have to worry about bumping your arm.
Monica playfully rubs her shoulder against Yuri's.
Sorry, I'm just being silly, I guess. Anyway, how about we start by listing the different things you want to say to her?
Yuri thinks for a minute. I feel a little embarrassed all of a sudden. She's talking to chat.
It's okay.
Oh, never mind.
How about some of the things you said to me yesterday?
But... never mind. I guess I'll try. Yuri thinks for a moment longer. Her tension evident. There we go. That's the word I'm trying to say. Yeah.
Yes.
Then she writes a word, reflection. This is about my reflection on our behavior. The key question is why we act like this towards each other, but have been able to separately be friends with Sayuri and Monica.
That's me.
Yes, it is. So, Yuri thinks, I've been able to befriend the two of you because you've taken the time to understand my needs and respect my interest.
That's me.
Oh.
The same goes for Natsuki too. We started off as pretty hostile to each other because I was so worried about getting what I wanted, but she just wanted to be respected more than anything else. Once I stopped making it all about me, she was able to do the same. See?
I want to do that too.
So, what kind of things do you want to get to do for her?
What do I want? I want... excuse me. I want to do the same thing for her that I like to receive. I like it when people respond positively to things I talk about, and not just brush me off. I like it when my feelings are taken seriously. And I like it when you and Sayuri trust that I want to be a good person, even when I'm not doing a good job at it.
Let's write those things down.
Okay. Yuri writes some things down.
I think the most important thing to remember here is that Natsuki is feeling vulnerable, so we should make sure that the letter puts her first. It's hard when you're feeling hurt, but it never helps to just tell someone all the things that they're doing wrong. I I think first you have to make sure that they know you're ready to respect them and listen to them and admit the things that you feel you could do better. Then finally, you ask what you would like in return. How does that sound for the structure? It could be 3 paragraphs, one for each of those points.
You know what? I like that. My thoughts were so disorganized, I had no idea how to come up with any kind of structure. You're so amazing at things.
Oh, stop. You've done so much more than I have, you know? You spent so much time reflecting and being open-minded. That's the hardest thing for anyone to do. All I'm doing is helping you put it on a piece of paper. So I think you're the amazing one.
Monica gives Yuri's hand a quick squeeze. But as she lets go, she's caught by surprise when Yuri curls her fingers to hook Monica's hand in place. For a while, they sat like this in silence, save for the occasional scratching of Yuri's pen against the paper. Yesterday, after you beat me up, you told me something that I'm thinking about a lot.
What? What was that?
The thing about how feelings aren't right or wrong, and that they're just a state of being we need to come to terms with. It made me think about how a person's behavior isn't always just how they decide to be. It's also made up of their past experiences and their insecurities. I think what helps me see other people's actual people rather than as insignificant side characters who are out to get me somehow. Is that how you feel about Natsuki?
Me? That's me.
Oh, that's you.
Yeah, well, too late. Go,
Yeah,
go
it's
on.
too late, sorry. Yuri nods. But in reality, everyone is always trying their best, and everyone wants to be happy. Monica peers over at Yuri's paper, but to her surprise, Yuri pulls it in closer, partly covering it with her arm.
I have to be able to read it. I have to be able to read it to help out, you know?
It's okay. My thoughts are a lot more organized now, after being able to talk to you about it. Now that I'm actually putting it on paper, I realized I'd really prefer others not to read it. Yuri laughs softly to herself, a rare expression.
I'm kind of glad to hear that, actually. I somehow keep finding ways to butt into this whole thing. I've done enough damage. But it's also been so wonderful talking about this. I mean, I always thought you were really smart, but...
Yuri smiles. I'll always be terrible at things like this. People are just so incomparable to me.
Incomprehensible?
Yeah, that. I'll never get the hang of being one. But listening to you so much has really helped me make sense of things. So just don't call it damage, okay? Monica gives Yuri a gentle smile. I can't believe I came to this club looking for fantasy geeks. All I got was real friends who value me.
That a joke?
Of course it is.
I still can't tell with you.
Sorry. No.
No, I love it.
Oh, sorry.
Please never change.
God damn it. I gotta pay attention to the names that are on screen. Yeah, as you wish. Yuri glances at the clock. Oh, we're almost out of time.
Will you be able to finish?
Before the end of the day, probably. But I don't want to come to the club the same day that Natsuki reads it. I'm too shy.
I can give it to her instead if you'd like.
Yuri nods. As long as you promise not to read it.
Of course, I promise.
Thank you. Yuri exhales, and the two stand up. I'll message you when I'm ready. Monica nods.
Good luck. I'm here if you need me.
Yuri returns a nod, and the two depart. Ooh, okay. Let's see. Reflection. We only did part 1? Really?
Really? I felt like this was like 2 hours.
Yeah, I felt like that was part 2 already.
No,
Yeah,
it's
it was-
been 2.5 hours actually.
Yeah,
Huh.
but I really thought we were on this last part. Jeez.
Okay, guys. I think I have to leave now. I'm really sorry. I'm already like falling asleep. I didn't
Okay.
expect one part to last for this long.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, like it was really nice.
Mhm.
Good
Okay.
night, everyone.
Mhm.
Good night.
Good night.
All
Thanks
right,
for
good night,
coming.
pal.
That's okay. Anyway,
Fun.
but yeah, it was nice having her though.
Mhm.
I mean, the thing with these is like it depends on who you are and what we're doing. You may have like barely anything to do for quite a while, so
Yeah, it does happen.
I understand why she gets sleepy.
Oh yeah, for sure, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
But okay, you want to continue, or do you want to just stop for now? You think?
I don't know.
Wait a minute. Hold up. Wait. Hold on. I noticed something just now.
What?
Oh, we did do part 2. Wait, I thought that wasn't what? Okay, never mind. We did do this. All right, I was mistaken.
Oh, why is it still grayed out?
No, because I'm looking at this right here, the little skip thing.
Yeah.
So I was
why
like,
is it grayed out in the
No,
main
No,
screen?
on the main screen. Why is it grayed out on the main screen? Like it's not unlocked yet.
no, because we did unlock it. It's just that I thought we didn't do part 2 is all, but we did do part 2 of that last one. Yeah, see, so if I can skip all this, but the skip button, that means that we've done this already, so... Whoopsie.
Right.
Alright, let's see.
Okay.
Main menu? No. History, no. Settings, no.
You good, bruh?
No, I'm not good, because I'm confused.
You could.
Wait, no, I don't want to lose. I don't want to do that. Okay. What? Fuck it. Here. Okay. Skip. Hey,
Yeah,
that's
I
an
was gonna say, you might as
achievement?
well just go ahead and skip through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Maybe
weird,
we'll
though.
register that we did it.
But yeah, it said, do you want to exit? And then, like, apparently that's an achievement.
Mm.
Did my stream disconnect? No? It's still...
Okay.
Ooh, excuse me. Okay.
I'm about to say, what the hell?
All
The
right.
stream got a little bit blurry on my side. Okay, it's back.
Okay, cool.
Okay, but
Self-love. Part 1.
okay.
Alright, this is going to be the last 2, so then after that, I think we can stop the session, and then we can just go on to just chatting. If you guys have time.
Yeah, because this will take a whole hour. It's like an hour per side
Oh,
story.
shit. I didn't know we had this many side quests.
I didn't know either.
I told you it might have taken up the whole stream.
Yeah.
Anyway,
Well, I mean, at least you'd be done.
true.
Anything will.
See, it's only been 1 day since Yuri's letter has been delivered to Natsuki with Monika's help. Because Yuri chose not to attend the club meeting that day, she and Natsuki haven't faced each other since. Although it was only lunchtime, Yuri finds herself anxiety counting the hours until she will need to face the outcome of her efforts, whether good or bad. And because the passing by of students was making her feel even more anxious, Yuri picked out the most secluded spot she could find to spend her lunch, which is apparently the stairwell. Because this staircase is under maintenance, no students would have any reason to come here. It's such a relaxing feeling to have a moment of solitude in the middle of a fantastic school day. And then Natsuki shows up. Eh!
Why is it skipping? Are you doing that on purpose?
It's not skipping.
Oh, you just clicked. Oh, you did it for me.
No, Yuri said eh.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's what I'm getting on.
What are you doing here?
Can't shoot.
I just, Yuri grips her book with enough force to wrinkle the pages beneath the pressure of her thumbs. Okay, I can do this. Well, what are you doing here?
I just came to get a drink from the vending machine. You're kind of in the way. The other one is out of the drink I like.
Yuri notices Natsuki fidgeting with a few coins between her fingers. She nods and avoids eye contact. Natsuki, also looking away, shuffles over to the vending machine. It's so quiet that every one of her movements seem to reverberate through the entire stairwell. Okay. After far too long, she finally receives her beverage, which she then fidgets with in place of the coins. It's some kind of iced tea, but instead of leaving right away, Natsuki just stands in place. She glances all around her.
It's like way too quiet back here. It's kind of creepy. I mean, that's not what I meant. I mean, it's totally cool. It's your thing or whatever. Like, I can see how it suits you. So, not because I think you're creepy or something. I didn't mean that either. You know, I'm gonna stop talking. That seems like a good idea.
It's okay. I was going to tell you to stop talking in the first place, but everything is okay.
Don't start with me.
Yuri finds herself attempting some words of comfort after hearing Natsuki stammer herself into dejection.
Bless.
Seemingly in response, Natsuki approaches the base of the staircase and hesitantly sits herself down near Yuri.
Well, I can leave if you want.
Yuri shakes her head. Natsuki twists the cap off the drink and takes a sip. Despite receiving Yuri's gentle permission, Natsuki doesn't say anything more. Yuri continues to read, or at least pretends to. And the two just sit there for a long time. The tension seems to fade a little bit as time passes. Even without any words, this seems to mean at least something, though it's not clear what it may be. Lunch ends more quickly than expected. Natsuki is the first to stand up, with her empty drink bottle. Excuse me. Oh, God damn it.
Are you coming today? To the club.
Yuri nods.
I'm sorry for being so awkward. I'm really bad at talking about this stuff. I just can't for some reason. I don't know why. But I want to. Eventually.
There's no rush. I promise.
Arigato.
Weep.
Get out of here!
It's the next day. Natsuki appears from around the corner and steps up to the vending machine again, glancing at Yuri as she does so. Today, she seems to be holding some kind of book as well.
Oh, you're here again. Well, I just came here to read this because there aren't any people around here.
Oh, I thought you didn't like how quiet it was.
Well, I don't. But there's no people here, so naturally.
I see. Natsuki sits down. The mood feels much different today than it did yesterday. After yesterday's lunch and a club meeting that followed, Natsuki and Yuri are beginning to feel more relaxed around each other. Although Yuri's letter is still lingering in the back of Natsuki's mind, she continues to detour around it. But, wait, is it okay that I'm here though?
Yeah, I don't care. I mostly just don't feel like dealing with the crap I get from my friends about it. Especially since, like, they all assumed I stopped reading manga after I joined the literature club. Not that I'm trying to hide it from them exactly. But I don't want it to come up again, and now you... Now, after I've waited so long for this volume to come out, it's literally months at this point.
You don't have other friends that are into manga?
It's manga, and not unless online friends count. And Sayuri... Oh, sorry. Just my brain farted. And Sayuri, but that's different because she's not exactly into it. She just likes it. She's a casual, a filthy casual. You know what I mean?
Kinda.
Honestly, you're lucky that the books that you're into at least look like books, so you wouldn't have to feel like anyone is constantly judging you by what you're reading.
That would be awful. Especially since I already hate attention so much.
Well, it's a good thing you have thick skin. It's a good thing I have thick skin, I guess.
Oh yeah, sure.
As I hide in the stairwell. By the way, I would totally recommend finding some friends online if you haven't already. If you're like me and have no one to share your hobbies with.
Oh, I have online friends. I mean, they're not exactly... Well, anyway, since middle school, actually, I was especially desperate back then. It's somewhat embarrassing to reminisce about those days. Sometimes I feel like the me from a few years ago would have benefited from a good smack across the face.
Sheesh. Whatever. We were all just stupid kids back then anyways. Some of the fanspaces I wrote, thank God I used a pseudonym. But I liked it at the time. I got a lot of fulfillment out of it. And plus, I can look back and say with confidence that I've become a better writer since then. I write a better person. Sorry, my camera's blocking it. So, I don't think I would change anything.
I wonder if a few years ago from now, we'll think the same thing about our current situation.
Probably.
That doesn't make you uncomfortable?
No, of course not. I don't care what other people think of me, especially someone who doesn't even exist yet. Alright, here.
Natsuki raises her hand to her face and forcefully slaps her own cheek.
That's me, from the future, coming to terms with me right now. Also, ow, I didn't mean to do it that hard.
Yuri doesn't seem to react. But then, to Natsuki's surprise, Yuri shyly looks the other way before lifting her arm and doing the same thing to herself, loudly smacking her cheek with a big ol' all over her face.
Flat out.
She turns red, staring into her lap, but it's unable to hide the smile, as though she was already as if it was a funny joke.
Oh, that's what I'm talking about. I didn't know you had it in you.
I didn't. I don't. Whatever. Look, I just did it, okay? Maybe I thought it would be funny. Sorry, I keep distracting you. You said you were looking forward to reading, but I keep going on about all this nonsense. I will let you get back to your reading.
Oh, right. Yeah, I guess I'll do that then.
The conversation ends quickly, and Natsuki opens her book. The two read silently for the remainder of the lunch hour. But the whole time, Yuri feels distracted by a twist of regret over having so abruptly forced the end of their conversation. Oh, you're back again.
Yeah, I'm here to lay low again.
Another day passes. During lunchtime, Natsuki finds herself having wandered to the stairwell once more.
Hey, did you buy that?
Natsuki quickly notices a bottle of iced tea on the staircase where she normally sits. Yuri nods, but avoids eye contact.
What? Like, for me? What? You didn't know I was coming here today. What if I didn't show up?
Well, I wanted to have a drink it myself, I guess. You know. It was a stupid thing to do.
No, it wasn't stupid. I just thought... Never mind. What I meant to say is thank you. And it was a really nice gesture.
It's okay if you don't feel that way.
Oh man.
I do. It was the other things I didn't mean. I swear, please believe me.
Yuri pauses, then nods.
And that accidentally running into a guy.
Talking is hard. I get it wrong a lot too. So, I believe you. Natsuki exhales in relief. There we go. I've been reading that the whole time, I still can't get it right sometimes. She then sits down next to Yuri and takes a drink. Knowing Yuri, she was probably overthinking it so much that Natsuki's tepid response filled her with self-doubt.
I'll have to do something nice for you next time.
Please, don't feel obligated.
I want to. I want to do nice things too.
Well, okay. Thank you.
You can thank me after I figure out how to do something nice. I gotta think about it.
I'll do it then too. Natsuki sighs.
Nothing. It just reminds me of how I haven't been getting along with my friends lately.
Is that why you've been coming here?
Well, no, not exactly. I haven't been avoiding them on purpose or anything. They are just other things I'd rather be doing during lunch lately. I like being around them, and they're all just having fun, but they also just can't take anything seriously. So I'm like, I don't know, feeling serious, then their attitudes just really get on my nerves. It's only gotten worse ever since I joined the literature club.
Oh, how come?
I don't know. I feel like I used to be really good at just putting up with it because it would be so stupid to cause drama over a joke I didn't like or something. But I just have a hard time lately. but it's my fault for being overly sensitive. If I have a problem, I'm gonna have to demand for everybody around me to change.
But
Yeah, I know. Monica and Sayori really don't agree with that kind of thing. But they're not in my position, so it's easy for them to say that you just communicate your feelings or whatever. It's not like my friend group does the same thing. I would be just making an embarrassment out of myself.
Sorry. Had to... Right there. You there?
I already read that line.
Oh, you did? Oh, shoot. No. Okay. I thought you clicked it. Guess not.
Oh, no, it just updated. My bad.
Oh, okay.
I didn't see it. I didn't see it change.
Oh, well, that's fine. Yeah. Oh, no, it's okay. I like listening.
What? Listening to other people's problems?
Yes.
That's weird. Sorry, phrasing.
I just like learning about people. Do you think it's weird?
No, it's not weird. I probably just misunderstood, so I say everything is weird. I don't know. Does that mean I should keep going?
If you like.
Okay. Well, I don't know what to talk about now.
What are some things that you like about your friends?
You scared the shit out of me. Sorry, the dog just touched me. A lot of things. I mean, they're really fun to hang out with, like after school on the weekends. And I really like my baking. And it's fun to complain about school together. Frick school. They make me laugh a lot. And we have a lot of good memories and inside jokes.
Oh. I'm bad at a lot of those things.
So?
Are those all things that are important to you?
Well, kind of, but they're not things I need to get out of everybody. Everyone in the club is different from that, but I'm still friends with them.
Well, Sayori really likes your baking, and she makes you laugh, and she compliments a lot.
Complains.
Huh?
She complains a lot.
She complains
That doesn't mean she does. That doesn't mean she's anything like my other friends.
Well, unlike them, she's a nice person who cares about your feelings.
Excuse me? How about you don't talk that way about my friends when you don't know anything about them?
Natsuki stands up. No, wait, I'm sorry. I didn't mean it. I didn't want to say something bad. Please, don't leave. Oh shit, we're getting raided.
Hey! Sick brain, let's go!
And they're saying... Seriously? I told you before, I'm not Kanye, okay?
Kanye?
It's the Fingers in the Ass song that they're referencing.
Oh my god.
Of course, I had to hear about that at least once today.
I know, right?
I was surprised we made it this long.
Right. Anyway, Natsuki sighs and shakes her head.
It's fine. As long as you understand. Oh.
What? Oh, okay.
As long as you understand, you can't judge people like that.
I'm sorry. Natsuki sits back down.
You can't just compare friends like that and measure who's better than who. Everyone's different.
Oh, I'm sorry. I just don't like people who want to hurt you. A moment of silence stretches between them.
They don't want to hurt me. We just like to tease each other about stupid things. It's fun.
I don't like that.
Don't kink shame me. That's why I'm friends with them and you're not.
Wait, hold on. So you're saying that you like being humiliated?
Listen. I don't ask you about the knives. You don't ask me about the humiliation.
Wait, hold on. What do you know about the knives?
Just don't worry so much about me. It's not worth it.
I'm sorry. I wish I knew how to help with social conflicts. Like how Monica can. She's good at those things.
Yeah, and breaking the game too.
Breaking what?
Huh? What'd you say?
You said something about a game? Is that the sisters that she was talking about?
Whose game? I don't know what you're talking about. Get on with the script.
Sure. Anyway,
Also, I don't always want help. Sometimes it's just stuff I have to deal with myself. That's what Monica and Sayori never seem to understand. When to quit sticking their necks out. Sometimes all you do is look at them wrong and they're like, "Oh, is everything okay? Ooh." I just want to mind my own business sometimes. And decide by myself what I want to talk about things. The only one who understands that is you. So, you really shouldn't be so hard on yourself. You're not as bad as you think.
oh, you didn't need to reassure me or anything.
I mean that. Plus, it makes sense that someone who doesn't talk a lot would make a good listener.
Thank you. You're also nice. I feel weird saying that out loud.
Good job, you sound so genuine. It's really hard for me. It doesn't come naturally at all. It's so weird because I always thought of myself as someone who could just say whatever's on their mind. But I feel like I'm the only one. But I feel like that only works when I'm annoyed or upset, or I want to say something mean. Why am I like this?
Going down the right side of the mountain.
Oh my god.
So you're going down the right side of the mountain?
I'm gonna stab him. You don't have to answer that. I'm just talking to myself.
Oh, okay. Yuri nods and remains silent. Natsuki notices her fidgeting with the pages of her book.
How come you like reading so much?
Oh, well, a lot of reasons. But I just get sucked into it so easily. It's so immersive, like I want to be part of it. I think there are a lot of things about people in real life that make me feel uncomfortable and frustrated. Especially when it comes to following social conversations and group interactions. I just don't really understand it. I feel no real desire to participate. But it's different with books. It feels like I always want to be around the characters. I feel such a strong emotional connection with them in ways that I've never felt with real people. So, that way, it can sometimes feel more real than real life.
Really? It's that hard for you to be around people? Like, all the time?
Fairly often. Especially in group settings. when people are making all kinds of conversation and saying jokes and all of that stuff and things, I don't know what to do. I just disengage.
Oh. That doesn't get lonely?
I don't think so. I can still enjoy spending time with people and one-on-one, and have online friends too, of course.
Do you ever wish that you could be friends with the characters in books?
All the time. Sometimes so badly that it makes my heart ache.
Yeah. Me too.
Really?
A lot.
A lot. You sound like you're dying.
Oh no, she has the same problem as me!
Um,
just having a seizure on the steps too.
I'm gonna switch up the voice because it's starting to kill my throat.
Oh, okay. After Natsuki mutters that, had just her little seizure on the stairwell once more, but it's let's see, it was a mutual silence again. One of full understanding. Okay, cool. We can stop there for now because it's actually been over 3 hours a little bit. Wait, what? Hold up. Oh, okay, it's just that this is open now. But okay, cool. There's more mail. Staying
From what
focused
my
on our
viewers
goals.
told me, there's an extra side story bonus happening after that one somewhere.
Somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's one more somewhere hidden.
Somewhere.
Let's see. All right, here's the email. As a reminder to help guide our data collection, any analysis performed should be focused on answering some of these main questions. 1. How does gaining elevated access to the virtual machine affect a person's emotional state? 2. How does gaining elevated access to the virtual machine affect a person's value and goals? 3. How does someone effectively navigate and experiment with their ability to change the content of their virtual machine? 4. How is elevated access being weaponized? 5. What actions and values must contribute to the destruction of the universe? 6. Most importantly, how might your observations apply to your own universe? And bonus, how can we present this to upper management as an option that benefits the company? On a related note, whoever changed the color scheme of the desktop to pink, can you please change it back? It is unprofessional and it turns the risk of drawing eyes. Oh shit, I didn't even notice that. It really did turn pink. Oh shit. Look at this. This used to be blue.
I like these little things they do in the game.
Oh man, that's funny. Okay, so yeah, we're going to go ahead and end our session here for now. Next time, I guess we'll finish off the last final side story of Self-Love Part 2. Because unless you guys want to keep going.
I think we could keep it for another time.
Yeah, okay, keep it for another time then.
Yeah.